welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. Yes, I want you guys to watch this video because it's going to be shocking to you people. But before we even go any further, you know that the American government had came out, wanted Jamaica to recognize same-sex marriage. And the Prime Minister said, no, we can't break the Jamaican law. And would you believe that Mutabarauka, yes, Mutabarauka, I was listening to Mutabarauka last week, and Mutabarauka was upset with the Jamaican government because he said the Jamaican government are hypocrite because a long time them a married man down a hotel and them thing there, man and them thing there, and you understand, because them a do it from in the PMP days, and we don't know what this government or this government a behave. So I was shocked when me hear the Rasta man I said that. I lick out and I said, boy, oh, and Muta is a PMP name. Him said covertly, but why based on him rhetoric, say him do it overtly. Cause hear the man say now, hear Muta now, so Muta is saying that the PMP was gaining ground on the GLP. And him say, boy, with this way all this go do, him say that lit down everything, and boy, the PMP them can't recover because him know the PMP is a LGBTQ plus party. You understand? And boy, him and him vex. And so anyway, so we have been seeing we have been seeing this attack against our dear sister Paula Llewellyn, and by the rear admirals them. So we're going to make it, before we make you listen to the rear admirals them, we're going to show you, because we tell people a long time, say the PMP party is the PMP LGBTQ plus party. It's just recently the GLP get the LGBTQ plus to its to its name. So I want you to listen to Sister P, the most loved woman prime minister in the history of Jamaica. So you have to listen to her. You understand? Because we don't make up anything, we love Sister P and them thing, because you understand what I'm saying. So I want you to listen to Portia. And then after you listen to Portia, you're going to see a convicted drug dealer, and you're going to see him and a rear admiral. And now listen to the man, believe you me. Convicted drug dealer, and he's the human rights lawyer for the PMP LGBTQ plus party. You watch, you listen, you decide.
Our administration believes in protecting the human rights of all Jamaicans. No one should be discriminated against because of their sexual orientation. Government should provide the protection. And I think that we should have a look at the Bogra law, and that members of parliament should be given the opportunity to vote with their conscience on consultation with their constituents. But for me, I do not support the position of the former Prime Minister, because people should be appointed to position based on their ability to manage. I certainly do not pry or do I have any intention of prying in the private business of anyone. I would appoint anyone with the ability, the capacity, and the capability to manage in my cabinet.
Very interesting. Very interesting. This is the second leader from the PNP who has insulted the LGBT community. I remember the former PM and the former president of the PNP, PJ Patterson, when everybody was hounding him about his sexuality and his gender and his sexual preference, etc. I remember when they used that song, the City Man song from Koke, during their campaign, and yet still the PNP still has a large LGBT following, even in the face of being insulted by their leaders and the party. Such a hypocritical setup, isn't it? But let's see how they react.
You hear it for yourself. So now we want you to listen now to the rear admirals and the convicted drug dealer, twice convicted drug dealer. You watch, you listen, you decide.
Paula Buchanan. Shemek.
Yes.
Cardle says Paula must go.
Our really a going down at the Justice Square. Our kind of bang that a going at Justice Square. Me never know that the Justice Square turn one market, a fish vendor. Hello, wait. Bitch! Put up the face on the screen. Put up the big market vendor them on the screen. The big dirty careless market who are going in at the DPP office.
While you're doing that, I wanted to take this opportunity to use a famous quote from Vybz Kartel. I don't know how his name end up in letter.
We are not Isat.
No,
we are not.
Let me start with the quote. I want to give the quote. The song is called Menace to Society. It is a poetic rendition that has Shakespearean marvel. And in the second verse, he says, speaking of cocky, yo Paula, go suck a dick. That is a verse from Vybz Kartel. And I'm sure he's saying that right now. You can get that song on iTunes. Menace to Society. Would you like me to repeat it? Stanza 2.
Yeah, I don't know Vybz Kartel song.
Menace to Society, verse 2. Vybz Kartel says, speaking of cocky, yo Paula, go suck a dick. That's what he said in that song. It's a very poetic song. You might want to look at it. So I start the conversation there. Yes.
She must do what's right.
Vybz Kartel said she should go and suck a dick. Yes. So I am only quoting the song. Do not shoot the messenger. I know government like Matthew Samuda who like to trace, use what a tool called ad hominem. When the truth comes out, they attack the person. And so in this Beauty and the Beast war, where Kathy Pike is clearly the beauty, the pictures speak for themselves, no one should attack her. And Matthew Samuda has brought the office of the DPP into disrepute by his nastiness, by trying to mar the character of one of the best DPPs. And I tell you this, Jamaica, if they remove Kathy Pike, every criminal walk free because them no win no case down there unless them put Kathy Pike on it. Me can tell you that.
Mighty God.
That's the start of this
Wait.
conversation.
Wait. But you know, in the letter dated, Kathy Pike said, no, 11 pages.
Mm-hmm.
In concluding, in the circumstances, I'm asking for the postponement of any further vote on this amendment and the launching of an investigation into the viability of the office. If this is done, I'm certain that you will find that there are serious issues to be addressed, which may warrant a conclusion that the proposed amendment should not be affected at this time in respect to the office of the Director of Public Prosecution. So
Yes.
I said, are you saying to me that in the Director of Public Prosecution office, her own senior deputy director is calling for her to go her yard?
Yes. And not just calling, it's grounded in the Constitution. That
This lady, this beautiful lady.
Yes, the beauty. I said, remember, we're dealing with Beauty and the Beast tonight, and you now have the beauty that is on the
But I said, Buchanan.
Yes.
If she's doing this, something wrong, man.
Well, no, we would not be here if the learned DPP had gracefully walked away with her legacy. Never in no country have they I must tell you, Delroy Chuck is a constitutional pedophile. The Charter of Rights is only 12 years old. And when he takes up the Constitution and finger fucks it and put it before Parliament and try to rush it and then come out after deceiving the entire nation, just one Gleaner article to say, oh, I make a mistake while I was making my submissions about what I said with the DPP.
No. So you're saying that he's a constitutional pedophile?
Yes, the Charter is only 12 years old. It's only 12 years old. It's 2011 the Charter came into place.
So he's a constitutional pedophile?
A constitutional pedophile. When the time you see they fornicate and finger fuck the Constitution, grievous sexual assault on the Constitution. Yes.
Why are you expressing yourself like this tonight? Why are you so...
I'm expressing because the people need to know that the Constitution is the most important document in this country. It is the bedrock of the country. It is the only thing that protects poor people.
Paula Shemek.
Yes.
Cardinal says Paula must go.
Our really are going down at the justice square. Our kind of bangarang are going at justice square.
Well, you know, as you have listened to, you know, the rear admirals, you know, and Isat Buchanan, the shameless, twice convicted court dealer, he's batting for Cathy Pike. Any decent person know that there is no honest criminal, and Isat Buchanan is none. So you have to, from a criminal, a convicted criminal is batting for Cathy Pike, you know, so you must run. Yes, you understand, especially a Koke, a court dealer, twice convicted court dealer. A bat for Cathy Pike, you know, say Cathy Pike is a criminal supporter and an enabler. So we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we don't support Cathy Pike. Cathy Pike mustn't become the Director of Public Prosecution. And the reason why we say that, from you have Isat Buchanan batting for her. This man is a twice convicted coke dealer. There's no, and he had said something that nowhere else in the world, which is true. There's nowhere else in the world that you would have a twice convicted coke dealer who is an officer of the court. To be an officer of the court, you're supposed to have certain ethics, morals, truthfulness, honesty, and all of the good traits him. And this man, all of those traits, when you check it, him can't check one of them because he's not. But you see, in Jamaica is the only place where they will turn a crack dealer into an attorney at law. Jamaica. Same thing, you know, yeah. So, and I see him thing, they will turn a soldier and turn him in a commissioner of police. Because PMP, them start all of them things there. So, we don't have to ask, you know, we know, say it must be at the PMP why Isat Buchanan become lawyer. And see my disrespect Paula Lewin. For him to, you know, the reason why they hit out on Paula Lewin, because Paula Lewin is a woman, tough, and she don't play. Paula Lewin is not afraid of any guy. Remember, say Paula Lewin, so, you know them all run with now, because this is all they're good, you know, with their smear campaign. They're going to say Paula Lewin is a labor right, the woman. If Paula Lewin is a labor right, and she lock up Royal Reid and the others. Explain that. Them not deal with facts, you know. It's just everything are just propaganda for them and tell lies. You understand? So if Paula Lewin was labor, she would not arrest, she would not, rule that them charge Reid Although him a fight, Royal Reed need for in case if you try and him go walk out, you understand, because I'm a thief. Allegedly. He's not convicted yet, you know. You understand? But Isat Buchanan and Miss Lash, him name, boy, that brother there, the boy, them say my rear admiral. And you know, one time a lady, what's her name? Rattigan or something like that. A woman called me one time. Yeah, but a PMP active, you know, supporter, and she was asking me, you know, to link up on. I tell them, say, no, me no work with people. You understand? My thing is all about crime, and you understand what I'm saying? Because we want to change the mindset of the people. Not because we are doing this video, we are deviating away from what we are doing, but you see, because I have served in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I have known Miss Paula from I was a young police officer. And this woman, when you're talking about honesty, decency, ethics, and the woman, she's not brash like how that, what's her name? Catty Pike, and her, the letter that she sent, you know, to the Senate was very distasteful, you understand? But it goes to show you that, you know, that you cannot, you know, you can't take the pig out of the sty, but you can't take the sty out of the pig. You understand? And she has nothing about her. You would expect a woman, you know, of her caliber and her background would show some form of finesse and decency. You understand? But she's fighting because she wants to be the director of public prosecution. And one of the worst things that anyone who have sense, especially in this government, would know that anytime you see the PMP batting for somebody, you do not want them to be heading anything. Case in point, Brian Lego Sykes. Yeah, Brian Lego Sykes. Remember, you know, every election have consequences, you know. And that was the first time that the Prime Minister did something that him shouldn't do. Him bow to the PMP them and the judge them. When the judge them decide to lock down the court, look now, you say if it was all Siaga that just replace all of them. The judge must say, oh boy, if you don't give Brian Lego Sykes, you know, we're gonna lock down this and we're gonna lock down the court and them thing there. Oh, Siaga to replace them with liar and them thing there. Yeah man, because remember say liar, you understand? Siaga would have replaced them with liar. So them threaten Andrew Holness and say, boy, oh, if you don't give Brian Lego Sykes, we not work on them thing there. You say if we say I goes Prime Minister, I go say, oh yes, okay, alright, no problem. When I come back and work, fine. He would have replaced them. You understand? So him just get cold feeted and you know and create no, you understand? So you have to understand that as a criminal. As Jamaicans, you know, we were cultured to be criminal minded people, you know. I'll even judge them, you know. Because how judge me reaching at that point where them are gonna say, oh, boy, if one of my friend, if you know appoint my friend and when I work. So be it, yeah, man, you know work, then you know a job then. It's as simple as that. But I get to understand that I think he has learned his lesson because he realized that Brian Lego Sykes, him a PMP LGBTQ plus activist on the bench, and him his appointment to the PMP LGBTQ plus party. But I just hope that them can bug. You have four judges that them at Jamaica. I'm not gonna call them name. That them need to bug them phone. Yeah, Lego Sykes and Pusey. I'm not gonna call the other two names because you understand. Bug them phone and you hear the conversation that them having on Sunday and them patio and them veranda. And you understand. Because remember I said the phone is a two-way radio, you know. Even if you leave the phone in them dry, you still can't hear because it have Bluetooth and them know if you make it work. You understand? And catch these people involved in all kind of thing. But Catty Pike must never get the chair of the director of public prosecution. Never. We support Miss Paula Lowland. She's the best. She's the brightest. She's the smartest. Keep her until she's old. Once her brain is functioning and working, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel support her, not Pike. No to Catty Pike. She is the criminal's best friend, and you don't want no other person to show that than the twice convicted drug dealer Isat Buchanan, the Kokes. You understand? We do not support Isat Buchanan, and Isat Buchanan should not live nowhere in a court. So, we see Minister Babsy Granger came out and here the man all lash by Matty Samuda. Yes, I have never met Matty Samuda, but you know what, Matty Samuda, what you guys need to do now? You guys need to, all of these people that the PNP, LGBTQ plus party when they were government, clean them criminal conviction. You guys need to reinstate it. Yes. No one is supposed to convict any felony have no clean police record. None. A felony is a serious crime that is stayed with it till they're dead. By doing all of this, we're going backwards as a country. You're creating the criminal's paradise, and then have this man on a pedestal. This man never apologized for what he have done. And I'm going to show the people them what coke do to people when people take coke. You understand? So the rear admiral them come out, them come out and, you understand, disrespecting this woman. I talk about beauty and the beast. We know what beauty, but beauty not a class. You understand? And beauty don't mean anything. If you're not in a class, you have nothing. Paula Lewin have everything. You understand? Paula Lewin, she's the brightest, she's the best, she's the smartest. Catty Pike, all corals and them things. She don't have no class as a woman. So continue doing a good job, Miss Paula Lewin. We see that the court has ruled and ruled in your favor. You understand? And congratulations on the extension of 2 years. I hope you get more, you understand? And just keep it. Hey, look, in America, you have people serve as prosecutor until they're all 19 or once them brain work. So them need, we applaud the GLP government or them change it. Yes, so them use the government at their leverage, because when the PNP, LGBTQ plus party in power, them tear down everything, because them not build nothing, They mash down the police force, they mash down the bank, they all people life. The PNP party are the only party where people commit all suicide. Believe you me. You understand? So we can say that we don't want Catty Pike. Anything that Isat Buchanan is for, we are against. You understand? Period. Because Isat Buchanan is a criminal, convicted coke dealer. We don't want a convicted coke dealer to tell we who are talk about boy. Paula Lewin prosecute thief in Kern Spencer. You understand? And she prosecute Danai Williams. And you can name all the old criminal, all the old thief them what she prosecute. And she no fear, she fearless. Catty Pike now, she have beef against police. She not like police, so she's a criminal supporter. That's why we not like her. Yeah, for you not like the police, we not gonna like you. So go ahead, Catty Pike. Nothing, go ahead. We're not stooping down to your level, but you support this whole heap of criminal and them thing there. We want, hey look, we want Paula Lewin, because Paula Lewin we implement the death penalty from the court. You understand? That's why the boy will kill the people in family. He pleaded guilty and take the plea deal. Yeah, have yourself, if this is the first time to the channel, consider subscribing. If you haven't subscribed as yet, like the video, yes, like the video, share the video, comment below. Most importantly, there's a Patreon link in the description box to become a member of Patreon. Let's click on the Patreon and join so we can communicate together as a family. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.